All right. Again. Well, one of the glitches about having an old phone is sometimes you have to just yank the battery out of your phone because it won't let you do anything. Well, just have to start over from scratch. And the person that called my phone, I didn't even know who that was. I'm sure it's probably my phone company telling me I have to bill soon. So, I guess we'll give it a minute or so for everybody to find this channel, I guess, because I couldn't go back to the other one. So I should just spread all these out on the counter and then everybody just say, this is the one I want. Whoever says whoever says something first, you know. There you go. It's yours. Here you go. I have this awesome pile that's sitting right over here to the side. They're like $4 piles of really old stuff that I got from, you know, I try to make piles of all these little things, you know. They're all old. And I think they all belong to a teacher for whatever reason. They all seem to be teacher related, so I was hoping that I would get to those before the night was over. Hey, Brooke, I am so glad you're here. I'm thinking first. Awesome. And Cheryl, hi. We're doing live number 2 because my phone disrupted the first one and I couldn't go back to where I wanted to go because I had to pull my battery out of the camera, out of the phone. Okay, so these are the ones that I still have here. So, if anybody has a preference to, you know, like Winnie the Pooh or baby animals or something like that, feel free to just say, I want that book, and we can be done with this part, you know, and move on to something else. All right, Cheryl wants the nursery songs. I'm gonna, I guess, have to tell everybody again how everything will go into my Etsy shop with your name on it, and then you can make, you know, over, you know, the rest of the week, pay with whatever it is that you use for payment when you're shopping online. And Wednesday is my day off, so I'll be able to go to the post office and get a lot of that done. Multiple purchases will be a discount. And these are my $3.50 books, and this little baby Winnie, that's a little $2.50 book right there. All right, now let's see. Let me just read my stuff here. I like these books, Brooke. I just got these at the antique mall this weekend. A couple of them were already mine, but I did manage to have conversation with a nice lady. She's gonna let me know, so you know, when she gets some more stuff, you know. So. I'm thinking, did I mess something up, guys? Did I mess something up? I wrote Cindy instead of Candy, right? What that was? I think I did that before, too. Hi, Valentina. I'm glad you're back. All right, let me go through them. We have some. I have the pile of really nice $3.50 books. Discount with multiple purses. My Winnie the Pooh, the little baby one here, is just a $2.50 book. And hoping we're not going to have any glare on the book since I turned that light. They're all in really good shape. I haven't come across any pages yet that were ripped. We do have quite the artist who had this book in the first place. He drew a very nice Winnie and a very nice Pooh. So how about if I go back and I will do Go On Pooh, and we'll like go that way. Because it's probably easier for me to, since I'm doing it by myself, keep up with you know. I can't even spell go. Look at that. The baby animal book is, why do I look like my screen is frozen? Yeah, the baby animal book is still. Erin, did you want me to put your name on that one? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with my screen. Maybe I'm moving too fast. So, Erin, the baby book for you. Oh, Erin, what was the name of that kitty book that you got? I need to get Brooke into finding that one for me. Is that one book that you got from me? The Tiny Tawny Kitten, is that the one you're talking about? I think I'm doing more talking toward the computer than I'm doing talking toward the phone. Maybe that might be it. I think it's because I'm not looking at the camera. This is the one from the last video. I'll stick that on the front. I think it's because I might be moving too fast that my camera's having trouble picking up. The illustrations in this book are so nice. That is my favorite picture right there. I love how they put that dog's face in between both pages. Hi, Selena. Thank you so much for coming by. Hopefully we're done with all the technical difficulties here. Corinne. Oh, hello, Corinne. I'm sorry I missed you. Okay, so we have Pooh and the Honey Tree. This one is on here somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, it's one of those ones with the letters. MCMXCVI. Somebody has internet connection to Google it. This Pooh looks a little bit darker than this Pooh. A little bit darker. He looks a lot lighter. Christopher Robin. Do we have any Pooh people out there? Alrighty, let me give a go for the bigger of the Pooh books. And then I've got this one here also. This one's a 1980. Oh, I like Eeyore. Any Pooh people out there? 3 Pooh books. How about a nice discount for 3 Pooh books? How about $8 for 3 books? $8 for Pooh, and we'll throw that one out there. Cheryl, did you want that Pooh books for 3 of them for $8? All right, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. All right. Sorry, I'm fumbling here with my fingers. Hang on. Okay, Cheryl, three Pooh books and nursery songs. All right, I have 3 left. The Black Cauldron. This is a 1985. Has a lot of nice color. I like the green. I like the green background. This little guy's cute. Guess I might make some nice extra book pages for putting into another journal. So this one is $3.50, and let's type this in here. Alrighty, and go for that one. Next one, The Christmas Story. This one is a 1952. Illustrated by Eloise Wilkin. I like how they do the first letter of the word. I like how that's done there. I cannot turn my pages. Hi, Amy. I am so glad all the new faces from everybody else's channels are coming to visit my channel. Oh, is that not sweet? That should have been on the front cover. That is just so cute. Okay, so we have Christmas. Can't spell. Christmas Story, Eloise Wilkin. Oh, I should just let my bad spelling go. Okay, I need to stop talking to the computer. Yeah, sorry, Selena. Missed the kitty book. Okay, the Theodore mouse. This cute little mouse. Oh my. 1983. Look at it. Look at the face. He's so cute. He ate mangoes. There's some kitties. I have a little bit of, looks like a little something spilled along the top here. Yeah. So there is Theodore. And there you go, Theodore. Okay, from the Antique Mall, I've got a bunch of antique books here. I tried to group them all so there would be, you know, kind of like a little, not too one-sided, you know. But for like 1953, the Organic Farmer. Love the advertisements in this one. So, kind of a feeling paper. That paper feels a little odd. So I put that one with this one called Memory Gems for home and school. I think a lot of this stuff belonged to a teacher. Copyright 1900. The use in school of memory gems or short literary selections. A lot of stuff by people who wrote poems and books, and they're all little bits from like poems from different books, from different Longfellow, Evangeline, Walter Scott, some words from different writers. So we put those two together. These are all $5 piles. So I'm going to go one by one, and I'm going to just say go, and this will be number 1, number 2, and so on and so on. And number 2, this one also has a book of happiness, expressing the joy of great writers. And this one seems to be coming apart at the seams a little bit. Copyright 1928. And Candy, you want number 1? I think I need Jessica's son Sammy to come and help me. Okay, number 2. These are, gosh, how small is this book? This is a 4.5 by 6. From Aunt Edith, Christmas, 1935. The copyright 1928. Again with the poems. These would be really cute. You cut it out and back it with some nice scrapbook paper and put it on, you know, like the front of a pocket or a tag or a place where you could tuck something in behind this, you know. Am I turning pages too fast, or am I too far, you know, too far away from the camera? This one I got a big kick out of. Apparently Lydia E. Pinkham, she has some kind of medicine. It's a vegetable compound, and apparently this is really good for curing all ailments, especially if you're a woman. I don't think there's a lot you can do with bending this. It's very brittle, but just reading, just reading this. I had menstruated a year when the flow stopped. I was 13 years old and had menstruated a year when the flow stopped. My mother took me to the doctor, and apparently Lydia's vegetable compound helps all these women. I could not lift heavy boxes when I was a young girl, and my menses stopped. Was excessive. I had to go to bed every month. Really? You don't go to bed every month. You go to work. That's what you do. It seemed as though I would die every month. What, you know, okay, so here's your guide to having your cycle and living through it by having Lydia's vegetable compound. So that's hilarious. And then I have a bunch of these here. This one's a 1954 edition. And somehow this is teacher related, but it's got reflections and prayers and things like that written in here. And I don't know if, yeah. There's an order card in here for ordering arithmetic for 5th grade, spelling for the 7th grade, music book 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But I like the size of it because it's great for putting on tags. You know, it's just the right size. So this is pile number 2. So again, these piles are $5. So let's see. Okay, gopher number 2. And Amy, you are the first one. Sorry, Peggy, you were number 2. Enjoy reading this one, Amy. You're really going to get a kick out of that. All right, let's see. Where am I? I'm going in circles here. All right. Oh, do not hit the computer. All right, so here we have number 3, pretty much the same as the other ones. I think I actually have 2 of these that are the same. Clouds and sunshine. There never was a sky so clear, but tiny little clouds appear, and yet you never hear folks say they spoiled the beauty of the day. Wouldn't it be nice to teach children stuff like this? Teach them verses, and again the card for ordering stuff for school classes, word workbooks. This is the 1955 edition, and this one, little Columbia County Public School booklet is not copyrighted. Poems for study. These would be awesome as some extra book pages. This is like not found everywhere. Held together with staples, and the staples have really gone to being rusty now. So be careful when you're taking staples out like that. And I'm not sure what that says. This something no good? If you say so. Yeah, it says no good also. Okay. All right, and then we have the Agricultural Almanac from 1969, the last 4 months of 1968. Very brown pages. Some really nice advertisements. I guess these are probably from somewhere around Maryland, because that's where we are. January has 31 days. February has 28. It's got moon phases. So, oh, we have the horoscope in here. I wonder what the horoscope was like for me back in 1969. Okay, so this is number 3. Let's see. Alrighty, there's number 3. I really appreciate you guys, all the support. Some days are better than others. I actually woke up and looked at my Etsy shop this morning, and I was jumping up and down because I had a sale. Wow, you know. So I'm really appreciating this. Another one for Candy. I can imagine what a natural lifter is. I can just imagine. I saw Valentina here earlier. I hope. Oh gosh, yes, there you are. Valentina, I've got your 2 books for you to look at. I should do that while you're still here. Okay, so this is the bunny book from last week that had, you know, had the issues with the binding there, and the second page had a, you know, look, there's part of it missing right there. And then it's got really great illustrations. I love this book, and see it's pulling away here. It has got beautiful illustrations. I so wish this book was in perfect shape, because I really, really like how this bunny was done. This book is really, really nice. So these are the other 2 that I got this weekend. This one is The Rabbit's Adventure. And these ones are almost as good in illustration-wise. This is a 1977. And I'll try to go slow so you can see all of them. This one has people in it, where the other book just had bunnies. And you get a dog in this one. God, I hope my phone's not going to ring again. Okay, so that's that bunny book. And then this is the other bunny book, where somebody went crazy with a purple pen. I think I had a pen with that color. This is Daddy Bunny and his baby bunny. Oh, there's a clown for Diane. I think I would still like the first bunny book over this one. Just because I like the illustrations so much better than this one. It's still a good book, you know, it's in really good condition. So whichever one, Valentina, that you don't want for your bunny book, then I'll put the other two up. So everybody else will have a chance. Look at all them bunnies. See, this is my backyard with deer. I have a backyard full of deer. That's so cute. Okay, so Home for Bunny, Rabbit Adventure, or the Bunny Book? You want all three of them? Okay. So this is the write-up with the Velveteen Rabbit. And then these two, originally $3.50. They're $3 now, so that'll be $6. $6 for these two. Instead of $3.50 each, they'll each be $3. Yeah, I have your Velveteen Rabbit right here. So this was what I quoted you in my Etsy shop when we talked. And then these two are $3 each. Instead of $3.50, they'll be $3. So I'll send you a conversation as soon as I get the weight for the media mail. If you'd rather do a priority, then it'll have insurance on it. Media mail, I'm not sure how long it'll take to get to you. Mailing in the United States is like 2 to 8 days. So it'll probably take, yeah, quite a bit longer than, you know, than just mailing around here. Okay, so we're back to, I think this one's number 4. Brooke, I showed you my envelope from the media mail you sent me. Did I show you the envelope, what they did to it? Yeah, I gotta remember the ready, set, go. I asked my honey to come and help me, and he said no. Yeah, he said no. Okay, so this next one, we all have seen these before, and they're the same, you know, poems and, oh, My Child's Teacher. So, this is 1959, this is 1960, and then we have this one I really like because this has got baby pictures in it. The care and feeding of infants, apparently a company like Gerber. This company, Mellon Food Company, which did baby food, has some really, and these are very soft, silky pages. They have got pictures of all the kids that were, you know, like the Gerber baby. Yeah, so we have a lot of babies in this book here. I don't know if there's I don't know if they would do a copyright for something like this. but the picture look pretty old. Have you ever heard of Melon's Food? It kind of looked like me when I was little. Yeah, I had the horrific bangs. Yep. See if I can find some more of the little baby pictures. Oh, look, there they are. They all look like boys. Oh, that's a Mary. So if somebody was doing a baby journal, you know, or a journal with young kids, look at that. Looks like twins. Oh, yeah, see, twins, yeah. Mildred and Vivian. So, let me just, oh, yeah, there's some more. So, aren't they cute? Oh my gosh. So there you have, if you were looking for some cute little faces, there you go. Oops. Looks like in the back it's got, you know, for keeping track of your baby information too, like a baby book. Okay, so this is number 4. Okay. Go 34. Right. Okay. My 3 did not work. Candy, you are first. Where is my candy envelope? There you are. I need to put this on the outside of your envelope so I can see you. All right, the last one. This one has 2, like the others, 1956 and 59. This one's got a pink envelope in it. Warp Publishing Company. I guess these are the cards for ordering the books. You can get the envelope out. That'd be a nice little envelope to put in. Yep, there it goes. I guess they just had it glued in. So, yeah, that'd be a cute little envelope. Stick in a journal. And this one for you on your anniversary together. To Glenn and Elizabeth from Mother. January 31st, 1977. I like the pictures. It has some nice words, but the pictures are pretty. It almost looks like the camera was foggy, you know. And there's one for a butterfly. And 2 people walking. This is quite a hard little cover. I think, no, one more, come on. Yep, all right. Oh, it says, Dave, read this at our party. This is for a 35th anniversary. Wow. Okay, Treasury of Thoughts. American Greetings. Okay, that one, I believe, is number 5. Number 5. I've got some materials, Selena, coming up next. If you'd like to have a look, maybe you can fill some people in on what kind of material it might be. All right, let's see. Go for number 5. $5. We have turds in the house. All right, I'm gonna leave that one there. Oh, real quick, I found buttons. So there was too many buttons, so I thought I would share. They were gonna go in my Etsy shop for $2, but if anybody would like to have, there's some big buttons, little buttons, some really little white ones. There's even, I don't know if you can see this, but they have like prongs on the back. So I guess you could just pound it right into a chipboard, you know, cover. But it's got like an Indian head nickel kind of picture on it. I don't know if I even get close enough if you'll be able to see it, but they're going to be $2 in my shop. But if anybody's interested right now, they're $1.50 just for tonight. So I say buttons. So we have number 1 and number 2. Okay, buttons. Package number 1 and 2, $1.50. Not bad, not bad. I didn't think I'd be able to use all of these, you know. That's like a lot. So I bagged a couple of them up, and yeah, I was using my own stash, and then I saw these this weekend and I thought, let me use somebody else's stash for a change. Okay, Selena and Olga. Hello, Olga. Olga likes to be the first person to visit me when I'm doing a live. I'm glad you made it tonight. I gotta find me a pen that writes. This pen doesn't seem to like my countertop. Olga, I'm going to put this in my Etsy shop. Everybody can search for my name. My Etsy shop is Deb's Crafting Room, all one word. I will put your items in my Etsy shop. It'll say hold for Olga and everybody else, and then you just click on that and pay, like when you're purchasing anything, through the internet, Okay, fabric. These I picked up. They are little covers for pillows. Got them washed up. They smell real pretty now. They are hand stitched around the edges, and then hand stitched on the inside of the black and white here. Then they went around the edges of the star with the just hand stitched around, certain areas. So I wanted in the worst way to have this material on the back, because this gold, kind of like picks up in the light, it kind of, it stands out, and I thought how neat that would be on a junk journal cover. And I said, let me try if somebody else might be interested. So each one of these You can probably cut it right down the middle and get two nice, you know, what is it gonna be, like an 8x8? Yeah, you could go like get two 7x7 or 8x8, you know, scrapbook covers, you know, out of this. So I'm gonna put them up, each one a $5, because it's got a lot of material on the back too. So we're gonna put them up for pillow cover 1 and 2. Almost spelt it right. I almost spelt it right. Okay, $5 for each. Okay, I have little bundles of material. The majority of them have the same stuff in them. One might have one, so we made the other one with, you know, a couple of different ones to make up for that one, kind of. But I think they all have 7 pieces plus a little old hanky on the top. So each one of these piles, if it was in my shop, it would be 15. Tonight, they're going to be 10. And that's 7 pieces. So we'll be number 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll do it that way. So we start out with old hanky. Very cute trim on the edges. Looks like, I'm going to say, looks like a poinsettia to me, maybe. And a lot of these are fat quarters that I had from before. This is from the 5 and 10 antique store. And also from the antique store. Good size for wrapping a couple of journals. And this is from a Red Table Runner. This one has the tassel. The end is still sewn into a point. When you take this out, it'll be a straight corner. And I'm pretty sure all of them have this red piece in it. And this one, they all have the same piece of this one. Not quite a fat quarter, but still can wrap a journal with this one. And have some left over for pockets. And this one is placemats. This one has a really nice, when it's folded, looks very nice for a junk journal cover. which measures just over 9. Well, if I unfold it, it's like almost 13 by 9. So we have 2 of these because this one has what the other ones don't. So we stuck 2 of these in there. And a nice cover. Paris theme. Got some nice little words and keys and a crown on it. So these are going to be 10 tonight. I wished I'd had 4 of these, but I only had 3, so I had to go with a different one on that one there. So this one is number 1. And there you go, number 1. It's $10 for all of them. And Cheryl's number 1. Is it Cheryl or Cheryl? Cheryl. I think it's Cheryl. I tried to get these as close as I could, you know, to fat quarters. So this one's number 2. And again, the same. These are really cute. I found these at the antique, the 5 and 10. And how the stitching looks like on the back. And a fat quarter of the, gosh, I can't remember what the name of this is. I was looking them up in the computer trying to find the name of the company. And some more of the pink, fat quarter on that one, and the blue. All these 3 were all together when I got these at the antique store. I really like that blue background. It's got the little numbers. I don't know why they do the numbers, but they almost all have the same, you know, like the yellows and the reds. I think this is the only one that has this blue. The other blue is like this one here. One does not have the red. It has the white, this white one. So if somebody wanted to hang on, this is also a runner like the red one. It didn't have, when I bought it, it didn't have any tassels on it, but it had a really, really nice pattern. And it could be like, use it at this side, or you could even use this side. This side is raised also. It's kind of a, it's kind of a toss-up which way you go. But I didn't have red for all of them, so I put a white one in this one. And that has the different hanky also. So here's the red that has the second tassel. And the same with this one. This one is the only one that has this one. This one I cut in half. And of course I kept the other half for me because I really, really wanted one of these. So measures 21 by just over 10. So if you fold it and then bring the edges in, you know, like that, then you still have a really nice pattern on the front. You know, and then you can just stick the edges of your book, you know, like tuck them underneath, you know, and it can be like a book cover that you can take on it, you know, put on and off. But I had to have, I had to have part of this one. And then the Paris one again. So that one is number 2. And go for number 2, fabric. Oh, Valentina. Oh, you go, girl. I'm glad you are still here. I'm going to have to send this separate from your books, or if you want, I'll put all of it together. Just let me know how you want me to ship it. Laura, when did you sneak in, honey? I didn't even see you. Hello there. I have to get a bigger package for you. Yeah, Valentina's got number 2. Now we're going to do number 3. So this is the one that did not have, wait a minute, I think it does have the red one. Yeah, it does. It has the red one and the white one from the Table Runner. So we have the white one, we have the red one, no tassel because this is like a middle piece. I'm hoping the light is kind of catching this. And then we have close to being a fat quarter. This is a 20 by 14 piece. And this is a fat quarter. I think this would look good on some cowboy farm animals kind of. I really like this pattern. I like how this is like all behind the color. You know, that's like the original, but that's colored on top of it. I just love this color. And the blue. This reminds me of like, not so much the blue, but like a Holly Hobby. Like a pattern for a Holly Hobby bonnet, you know. I love the little blue, like daisy flowers. It's got little green leaves and little pink flowers. So cute. And let's see, what do we measure? 24. 24 by almost. So there's a very nice big piece. And then we have a plain. This goes really nice with the pink. And I think 18 by 23. This is just a little bit smaller of a piece. Still good size. And the same as the other ones. I wonder if this would take color. I wonder what, you know, like doing a Bohemian journal. I wonder what it would look like. Because I have some pieces, you know, and I'm, I'm tempted to see what would happen if I put color on it, you know. And this is another old hanky. I think it's a little big for a hanky, but alrighty, so this one is number 3. I'm gonna have to refold all these before they go in the mail. I put number 2 on it. Should have put number 3. Alrighty. Alrighty, and there we go for number 3. Fabric, $10. And this one, the last of the old hankies. This one has white and red. And pink like the other ones, and blue. Another fat quarter on that one. This one is a 20 by 14. Okay, so that's number 3. This one here is number 4. Good night, Nina. Say hi to her kitty for me. I love that cat. All right, where to see? I lost track. Okay, number 3. No. Number 4. Okay, so let's see, yep. Okay, go for number 4. I think we stopped surfing. So that's 3 and 4. I'm just going to leave them right there. I wanted to show you some Selena, if you're here, did you still need any coffee dyed paper? Okay, Laura, I got you, number 4. Peggy, I'm sorry, am I overlooking you? Okay, I still have number 3 on the fabric if anybody is still thinking they might be interested. Let me show you these books. These are guy books. These are just like the right size for folding in half. These are like 11, 8.5 by 11. You know, it's just your regular copy paper size paper. Fold it in half. They even have patterns in these books, you know, for creating a Christmas tree. That is cool. So, yeah, these are the honey-do projects. And I'm going to get a bunch of these. They're home and garden books. This is woodworking. This might be a company, you know, like buying through the mail kind of thing, but this Better Homes and Gardens, I don't know. 1987. These are both 1987 books. Well, they've got some really neat pictures. These would actually make pretty good pictures, you know, for like doing envelopes. They're really good size. Look at the bunnies and the squirrel. I think I want to go out and get my router. No, was it a bandsaw? Scroll saw. It's a scroll. Get my scroll saw out and start cutting. Really cute pictures. I guess you could say this is like a guy's book, but it's making stuff, you know, that's like not necessarily guy stuff. So, yeah, these are pretty cool. Wait till you see my 3-ring binder I've got. So, I'm going to, what did $4 books. I'm going to throw this one here. Do this one first. So this is my number 1. And we will let that one go for $4. This one, this will be number 2. These books are like 17 17 ounces. So they would go medium ale or they would go priority. But this one has more of wood color. Man, is there anybody out there that wants to like make something out of wood? I've got a bunch of gift books. This might be a, honey, guess what I bought you for Christmas book? Ooh, bookshelf. Okay, so that one is number 2. Hey, Peggy, I have got some old little golden books for the letter of the alphabet. You want to see those? I think I'm going to have these books for all of eternity, and I'm going to end up cutting them just to use the pages. I think I've shown these a couple of times. The covers are you know, are not in the best of shape. You know, they're, you know, like they were exposed to dampness, you know, kind of thing. So the ink could just glue the covers back on. You know, but the pages inside, you know, they're like 1965 books. And the papers, you know, are in really good shape. I don't think that I would probably bend them so much, you know. I would just like add them to another, you know, another book. I wouldn't be folding them, you know, and making pockets or, you know, any kind like that, you know. Okay, if anybody at any time in my life wants to save any of these alphabet, you know, from my destruction, just let me know, because they're only $2 a piece. Last Monday, I think it was Aaron and Valentino and Louise, I think, were talking, and I was talking about, yeah, the fairies, the material that I bought on the Wish app, and they're little fairies, and they're so cute, and I couldn't find them, so anybody who anybody who's looking for fairy material on the Wish app, these are the ones, and it's like a very, very thin canvas, you know, and these are just the cutest things. And I really want to make a junk journal using these. They're just the cutest things. So hopefully they still have them on the Wish app. That one's so pretty. I really like that one. So So if you haven't been on the Wish app yet, check them out. Okay, now I can't get them all back together. Hey, Louise. You see, I found them. They literally were buried under all my other pieces of fabric. I know this is probably just me showing you, holy cow, look how big this thing is. It's like almost 11 by 12. And yeah, it's the guidebook for fixing and wallpapering and painting, plumbing, heating, lighting. Who thinks this would be a good present for their honey for Christmas? Fabulous shape. This has got everything in here. Oh yes, plumbing and the toilet. So if anybody would like to see more of this book, just let me know. This thing is heavy. This is 6 pounds, 9 ounces. And I don't think medium mail lets you. I'd have to ask the girl at the counter. I make her inspect my medium mail and stamp it before I seal it up. Peggy, I am missing a couple of books out of that alphabet. There were 2 S's. I only have 1. And then N, L, N. The letter N is missing. But I have all the other ones. And I don't know why they had to, but they made 2 books of S, and I had a second. Cheryl, you want them all meaning my honey books? My manly books? Oh, okay, the ABCs, all right. Let me see. I can't. 28. I think that's 28. Hang on. 28. I get 25. 25 for instead of 28. How's that? $25 instead of 28. That good? All right, Cheryl. Okay, would you like this all in a priority box for you or ship your books separate? You guys are not going to believe. You guys are not going to believe what I just spent on eBay. All right, Cheryl. I'll send you a conversation. Go to my Deb's Crafting Room. Send me a conversation. Say, to let me know, for me to let you know which is the best price. So that way I can send the conversation back to you and let you know what I found out, between sending you two packages or just one really big one. All right. So many goodies. Look at that. Look at that just big old bag of goodies. Oh. Okay. Louise. Louise, is Louise still here? Louise, tell me about this one. What should we do with this one? Okay, you want me to still hold this one in my Etsy shop for you? How does yeah, $3. That's what we had on it, $3. Alrighty. Who wants a free Barbie book? I'm not gonna do anything with this book. Who wants a free Barbie book? That's just one of the ones you get when you buy from eBay. They throw in one that you aren't doing anything with. So I'm gonna say go Barbie, and whoever says me first, okay? Louise, the price for shipping, just regular mail, the weight of it is probably really close in price for media. Media mail will take a lot longer. So I can probably, just do regular postage and it'll probably get there, a lot quicker. Linda gets the Barbie book. Send me, Linda, send me a conversation in my, my Etsy, Deb's Crafting Room. And let me know what your mailing address is so that I can pay for the postage. All right, let me get this all out of the way here. I still have books. Oh, that's right, Canada. That's right. Well, it doesn't weigh very much, so Valentina's, when I did hers, hers was, I think, around 15 for the 2 books. So I'm thinking this is going to be way less than half, way less than 7, you know, for shipping. So it's gonna be pretty low compared. Okay, so I have a couple books, Who Likes Cross-Stitching and Who Likes Cookies. I like this book because it's like Traveler's Notebook size, and if you do a lot of tags or stick a lot of stuff in pockets, this book, it's like skinny and tall, you know. You can fold it in half. It makes some great tags. And oh yeah, just a cookie book. Yeah, if you don't want to hack it up, you can make some serious cookies with this book. What is the... I don't think it's a very old. I don't think it's 2000. Yeah, so it's not exactly, you know, like the oldest book that I have. So, if anybody would like to make 201 cookies or hack this thing up, I'm going to say go for $5. It's a 9.5 by 4 3/4. That's a good sized book. That'd make a cool journal. Gosh, the last time we did a live, I was calling Valentina Marie the whole night long. And nobody even told me I was doing wrong. Nobody told me that's not her name. And I have cross stitch book. This one's got a lot of cross stitch patterns. And it's got a lot of really cute pictures. If anybody's like doing a Christmas, these have got some really cute pictures in here for making envelopes, you know, or, you know, just putting in your journal. I used to do cross stitch. I know I've got one that's like around in this room somewhere. I did one that was seriously complicated like that. And then I was working on another one, and I think I put it away for like 10 years. But I love carousel horses. I have one over in the corner that I was working on. So it's got a lot of cross stitch. It's got a lot of patterns, a lot of pictures. If anybody knows somebody who does cross stitching, it's coming up on Christmas time. And these are some easy patterns to follow. This is easy. You know, that you can do in a heartbeat. So, okay. Where's my paper? Book is 1993. It's an 11 by 9. It is a $7 book. Brooke, I am so happy that you are hanging out with me all night, you know? I wish I had voice hookup where everybody could be talking, you know? That'd be just awesome. What have I got in here? Has everybody seen my Christmas kits? All my papers and goodies for doing a Christmas journal. My coffee stained paper I have. I'm so old I don't have any naughty left in me. I need help. I think Laura's leaving us for a minute. I'm sorry, I left you there for a minute. I wanted to dig out these are the books that are in my shop. I thought I'd dig them out, and if some folks haven't seen them in, you know, my last videos, and you wanted to see like the insides of them, you know, just let me know. This one has got Annie and the Wild Animals, has some beautiful illustration. I love this person, Jan Brett. Awesome. Awesome person. She knows what she's doing. Then my favorite dog, Who Found Christmas? Valentina, you want this one too? I have my own copy. This is copy number 2. I think this is the one. Let's see. I got to measure it and make sure this is the right one. 11 1/4 by 5/8. Okay. This is my $6 book. $6 tonight. It's a different price in my shop. So I will just make, you know, make that one in the shop disappear. Peggy, you want to see some coffee stain, tea stain paper? Peggy, did you want to see paper? I have a couple of kits that come with a book. The book, the pages, the children's pages, you know, all that good stuff. Anybody want to see any kits that have a book included with it? Thanks, Linda. I have Wednesday off, so I'll spend a lot of my time tomorrow afternoon getting stuff in Etsy. And if anything's paid for Tuesday, then I can get it in the mail. And then the rest of the week, our mail doesn't go out of here to Baltimore until in the evening, so I'll be able to drop it off before they send everything out, you know, for like the rest of the week. So whenever, you know, you make payment, then I'll just be running to the post office, you know, the next day in the evening. Boy, let me dig out one of these goodies. It's got all kinds of goodies with it. Does anybody remember the weekly reader books? I got this from a bookstore up in Delaware. I got this because I think this is the one about the twins, and I have twin grandchildren. Looks like copyright 1981 for inside the book. Copyright the art. The cover has a different copyright. It looks like 1990. I don't know why that's different, but it's got some pretty big print, brown pages. We've got some nice illustrations. Somebody very, very talented with a pencil. Then I have some old pages from old magazines. You know, so we have some advertisements that can be folded, you know. And pages from children's books. Some of these are the same pages that I used in my my Scamp Little Golden book. I think this is them sitting together looking at the stars. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Got some Yahtzee pages. I have a vintage envelope from estate sales. Belonged to a captain in the Navy. Yeah, I got my hands on some of his stuff. You're invited envelope and card. Signature from another children's book. Oh, this is the one about the penguin and Grandpa Penguin. some coffee, looks like coffee stained resume paper, 24 pound paper. And some alphabet paper, tea stained. These just came right out of a notebook, so we stained those. It's a little bit light on the stain color. Nice piece of fabric with butterflies. It's a fat quarter. I have another one of these, and it has the white, I think it has the white background for the butterflies. Goodies for doing charms. You have the little pins, some vintage lace, some charms. One of my first attempts at doing a a paper clip, well, flag paper clip, you know. I like it. It came out really nice. Got a nice little charm there. And I've got some goodies in here too. Some cards with envelopes. I love these envelopes because they match the card. How cute is that? Papers from dictionary, non-English dictionary. These look like flinch, you know, to me. Some more cards and some more game cards. Penny, quarter and dime rollers, and some stained guest checks. So I have two that are like this, and let me just look real quick. Oh, no, it's not white. It's yellow. It's a yellow background for the butterflies. A lot of the pages are the same. Probably have some different book pages from the children's books, but this book, The Little Ark, also from the bookstore. This one's 1953. The ends of the pages, they feel like they've been torn instead of cut. They have this rough edge to them. A lot of stories. It's a perfect size book. Gut it and put in a signature. Use the pages for a whole bunch of projects, you know. That's a lot of pages. So I have two. They're each $12. If you want to see the second one, I'll pull that out. I'm not paying attention to everybody just going on in the chat. Standing here. Yes, oh my gosh, a buzzer would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, Valentina, you have twin sons? Oh, I wish I did. Yeah, I think capital letters might work better because I'm doing this with my glasses off because I can't see this area so close with my glasses on, so I have to take them off. Thanks, Amy. I hope everybody clarified everything for you in my absence. Looking at the screen here. Okay. Anybody interested in books with paper? These two that I have sitting on my counter. All right, Candy. I'll get with you in conversation in my Etsy shop. Alrighty, I am going to move these aside and we're going to dig out some dyed paper. What I have in these packets, I also have just this much, and then I have this much doubled for not twice the price. So this is kind of like the little package, and then I have the double package. This is resume paper. It's a 24 weight. Copy paper is 20. So the resume paper comes in color. So this has a little bit of a green color to it. And this is the pattern from the coffee dyed. I think the green papers took this coffee dyeing so much better than the other pages did. I don't understand why. But boy, oh boy, these green ones really turned out. And these are the pale colors. This one feels like copy paper. It feels a little stronger because it's been dyed, you know. I think that piece is copy paper. And you see the lines on it from drying it on a rack. It wasn't quite dried enough, and I took it off the tray and put it on the rack so it could finish drying. And then we have paper for the ABCs, and this was kind of like a ledger, you know, like a blank school book. And we just tore it out of the. It's had perforations. You know how you can just like the perforations, and then you can just like pull them out, and then you end up with the. You end up with this part that's still stuck in the book. You know, I use these for something. Eventually, you know, I'll use them. So we have some of these that have some nice design on the edges. I also have some tracing paper. This was hard to work with, boy. Hard to keep from getting stuck to everything. These are from the paper that wraps around the ream of paper. When you buy a case of paper and you get 10 reams of paper, you have this plasticky coated paper. It's plasticky like on one side. And that's how you get these weird designs when you're dying, you know. It's unreal. I've got a bunch. I've been collecting paper so I can do some more because I really like how that turns out. And these are the smaller ones that have the stitching down the middle. We just took the stitching out and the rest is little bits. Some stained tags and some guest checks got stained also. A gift certificate with its carbon got stained. We stained its envelope too. Tried to keep the sticky part from getting sealed. We stained a couple tags, and if it can be stained, I stain it. So we have some note papers. And a note paper. Not sure I got that one. But that is like a single bundle. And then I have one that is this but double. So this is a $5 and the other one that's doubled is an $8. I would love to have a moderator. I'm gonna have to ask Jessica how she got, and maybe Laura, how do you get somebody hooked up? Darla's here too. Hi Darla, and welcome to my channel. So many people, their first time here tonight. I am blessed. Oh my gosh, I am beyond happy. Gosh. I'm going to go to sleep tonight. I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm going to be so happy, and I'm just going to be laying there like, I love you, people. All right, Candy, you want the 8? That's this one, darling. It's got twice the stuff. Twice the stuff. Yep. This blue here I really like because it's white with blue, like blue clouds. So when you're doing a resume or whatever, you have this really nice blue and white paper. And I really like how it stains up because you still can see some of that blue. All right, let me find your bag here. It's got to be around here somewhere. Oh. Patty, where are you, Patty? Sorry, Peggy. Peggy, did you want the one that I have here on the counter? That is the $5. Hi, Safia. Welcome. I'm so glad I stayed a little bit longer. Peggy, you want the cookie book? I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up with the. I'm trying to go backward in the feed here. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. This one is for Peggy. And the cookie book too. So that's $10 altogether. Peggy, Peggy, I hope you're still here. Alright, I had one more pack and there was somebody who still wanted a pack. Oh, Peggy, you want a large one. Okay. Okay. Peggy, I got a double one here for you. Alright, Candy got a large one and Patty got the other two small ones. I put them together so that'll make a large. Was there somebody else that wanted a pack? Because if Peggy only wants one, then I still have one more small one. Okay, we'll give you, Laura, the other small one. All right, Peggy, that'll be 10 for your papers and your book. Laura, Laura. Okay, Laura, I got a small one for you. Do I have, where is it? Do I have anything else for you, Laura? Darla, I'm going to have to put one together for you. Is Darla still here? Darla, I'm going to have to make a big one for you. And then I'll put it in my shop. So send me a conversation to Deb's Crafting Room in my Etsy shop. And let me know what your address is. So before I seal this one up, you know, I'll write down how many pages of everything that I got to make for a large, so that'll be $8 plus shipping. All right. Okay. I am cleaned out of paper. No, actually I'm not. When I tea stain my paper, it goes in here. Yeah, and my tissue paper, and let me show you. Let me show you. This is really cool stuff. Look what this resume paper looks like, how it has all the blue cloud in it. Is that not seriously cool? And when it stains up, it looks fabulous. So I still have more staining to do. So we will, and the pink is really, really pretty to start out with. When it stains up so much darker than the other colors do. So there's some papers. Oh. And my other papers are on my desk. Hello, Kathleen. You can't believe how close my face has to get to the laptop. You know, it's like this far away from the screen so I can read. Peggy, tell me a little more. You have a golden book and you wouldn't want a paper pack with butterflies? Butterflies like material? Yeah, Laura's back. It's early in California. Because right now it's 9:30. Rosangela. It's okay if we call you Rose? Okay, I want to show you one more thing because I think I'm going to hoard this thing for the rest of my life. I haven't decided if I'm going to sell it, hack it up, or just look at it. This is the Reader's Digest book I was talking about on Jessica's channel. It's not the Success with Houseplants, you know, the binder books. This one is sewn in. And it does have a few photographs in the front. But the majority of this book is hand illustrated. This whole remaining of this book is hand illustrated. And these pictures are fabulous. Oh my gosh. Now I know how Jessica feels when she gets a really good book. Look at this. Oh my God. I should just pull the pages out and give everybody some, huh? Oh my gosh, I love these pictures. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it, except just sit here and ooh and ah over it. Oh, some pretty flowers, pretty leaves. Ooh, I think I have this one. Ooh, where'd it go? I just saw it. Oh, yeah. It almost looks like that. It's a palm. I got it from South Carolina. It's a palm tree. So, anyway, this is the book that I found at the antique mall this past weekend. So lucky. What a lucky find. That and my stamp book. That one too. Oh, let me see. How does everybody feel about eyelet material? This is a 41 by 15. Wouldn't this look cute on a wrap it around a journal? And this part like hangs off the bottom. Or if you turn it, it hangs where the opening is to the journal. This stitching is fabulous. I looked on Etsy and eBay trying to find anything that had stitching like this. Nobody had any kind of... It's 15 inches tall, so you still have, you know, plenty you could cut off, you know, and make snippet. Sew a bunch of material on it and make a snippet belly band, you know. But I have some 42, some 44 inch length, you know. Got some doilies and some little lacy pieces to go in there too. What do you think? Is that not the cutest thing? I love, oh my gosh. And the stitching is all there. It's not pulling out, you know. It's not all, it's still intact. So, I don't know. You think $6 is a pretty good price for a few different pieces to go in a journal? If you want it, Peggy, I'll throw it in your bag. If anybody else wants to see, I've got a few more bags back there. All right, Peggy, that'll be 16. Papers, book, and eyelet. She's got the makings right there for a beautiful journal. Got some more eyelet if anybody wants some eyelet. I still have number 3 material and you want to see what I found at Walmart this weekend? I bought one before, but this one's like huge compared to the other one. Are these not cool? I love butterflies. Oh my gosh. This is my little one. This is all amazing. Whoever makes these things is making killer money right now. But look how big this one is. Huge. Oh, I attach it to my cords from my light. I hope it don't cause an electrical problem. Okay, we're going to do eyelet. I'm going to post a go for eyelet, okay? These are 41 by 15, same as the last one. Okay. Has the same lacy material. This is the same doily as the last one. This doily is different. This is a crocheted. This is a crocheted doily. I tried my best to get rid of some of the marks, but there's a little bit of something going on here and there. So, hardly noticeable. It's got so many folds in here. You just fold it right over it. So, okay. This is number 1, frilly doily, and this is number 2, flat doily. So we'll go, we'll post a go for number 1 and number 2. I still have more envelopes because the pieces are bigger. If somebody wants number 1 or number 2, just say me number 1 or me number 2. Everybody's seen the Christmas kit before? Previous live videos. I still have my 2 Christmas kits that are in my Etsy shop. Feel free to go and look at all the pictures, you know, that that to go, you know, with the kits. It's got music notes. Really old music note paper. It's got scrapbook paper, double-sided scrapbook paper, vintage wrapping paper, and all the little goodies that are wrapped up with the material. So if anybody is looking for any kind of scrapbooking stuff to go along with what you're doing already. It's got a little 6x6 paper. It's in Deb's crafting room. Each kit has a different bow. If you're interested, Kathleen, I've got some good pictures, you know, in my shop. If you want it, if you want to buy it right now, I'll open her all up. Bye, Savia. Thank you, Kathleen. You know I will be there, Brooke, Thursday. Yeah, I heard on Jessica's live feed. And I was thinking, I hope somebody comes and visits me on Monday. And I'm thinking, the entire YouTube nation came to visit me tonight, which I am so very thankful. My boss lady cut my hours at work, so yeah, this helps to make up for only working 4 days a week now. Gosh, Brooke, I would love for you to be my moderator, because you really know what you're doing. I don't know how you would get somebody to be your moderator, you know, because like that'd like be asking them to donate, you know, their entire evening, you know, when they might have other things to do. I'm thinking eventually, these are my sewing kits. Don't come with a book, you know, it's just a lot of stuff that has to do with sewing. I'm thinking eventually I'll get these into my shop, but I got some really, really neat paper by Authentique. Somebody was showing their you know, haul that they bought, and it was Authentique paper, and it was a sewing kit. And it's like, I have to buy that. I have got to find it. I can't remember where I found it, on Amazon. But I absolutely love this paper. This is like really cool. Then these papers I got from the Scrapbook Diaries. You know, and it had little bits, you know, in it that could be sewing related, you know. So I grabbed that out too. And the lady at the antique store had a Needlecraft magazine, really old Needlecraft magazine. She was wanting $12 for it. She didn't have a price on it, so I asked her if she would accept $5, and she said, okay. So we got some really old pages in there, and pages from old sewing books, you know, little crochet books. We've got some pattern, some papers from crafting, and it's like the flip out pages, you know, from the 3-ring binders for sewing. February 1991. Looks like a pattern that's in a crafts magazine, because it says crafts on the bottom, so I'm thinking that's the magazine. And some advertisements, again from Crafts magazine. I don't even remember where these came from. So, and some things that are crafty related. I've got a whole bunch of pieces of some fabric here, and yeah. I was thinking eventually I'll get some pictures taken, you know, and I'll get all this stuff in my shop. So we've got some silk tie pieces, make a belly band, you know, and some old buttons, some wood buttons, and looks like a tally card, and some charms, sewing charms. And then the antique lace pieces, and I guess I don't have to say what everything is, because everybody knows what floss is, and little silk roses and rickrack, you know. So yeah, a whole bunch of goodies. Just one big giant $10 bag, you know. And I just can't seem to get pictures taken and get this stuff put into my Etsy shop, you know. Some things just sit on the counter. Yeah, I'm pretty much locked in to Monday at 7, because I have Wednesdays off from work, so it works out really good that Monday and then Tuesday, you know, anybody who, you know, has a smaller order, and I can get it to the post office, you know, Wednesday, and then it can go out, you know, right away. And then every other order will just go to the post office, you know, in the evening, because everything that gets sent from here in our area to Baltimore doesn't leave until the evening from my post office. So that gives me, you know, a lot of time to get the stuff boxed up and to the mailbox, you know, in the afternoon. So this is where I'm going to try this weekend. Try this weekend to get some pictures done of my of my little sewing kits, so I can get them in the shop. I'm gonna have to call it an evening. It's 9:55, and I don't think my honey will fall asleep unless I'm there to listen to him snoring. So big hugs and kisses to everybody that stayed the entire 2.5 hours. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so happy that everybody has a little bit of money to spend on my little shop. I feel like I've made a good decision here to try to become self-sufficient and make some money when I retire in 5-6 years. You know, still have a source of income coming in. So, thank you, Brooke, for hanging out. Oh, it's been real fun watching everybody's feed. Oh, I wish I was not here in the camera, but, you know, in the feed and typing with everybody. Laura, did you want, I was just kind of like showing everybody, you know, what I had in the kit, but, yeah, let me throw them out there. Go for, let's see, number 1, sewing. Alrighty, there's number 1, the kit that I just showed everybody. They're $10 with all the little fabrics and bits and coffee stained papers. Ooh, that one stained real pretty. I like how that one came out. That one had some good cool stain on it. I like staining paper. You know, I never thought I'd have so much fun. I did it once in the oven. Okay. This is number 1. You want number 1, Laura? Or do you want number 2? I haven't shown anybody yet. Or wait a minute. Wait a minute. This might be the one that I showed everybody. No, this is number 2. I think. Holy cow. Hang on. Let me look at my little bits. Oh, this is the one I showed everybody. This is number 1. Yep. Okay. This is number 1 I showed everybody, and then this is number 2, which kind of sort of almost has the same stuff in it. Okay, Laura, I'm giving you number 1, Laura. Do I have a pouch for you, Laura? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to say go for number 2, and that's going to be the last thing I do tonight. All right, let me put both of these in a bigger bag here. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's it, people. My friends, bless you for everything tonight. Thank you. Brooke, see Brooke on Thursday, and Jessica on Wednesday, and Tammy will probably be in there somewhere. Where we didn't see Tammy tonight. She must be busy out doing something. All right. Hugs to everybody. Love you bunches. We will see what the next live. It's all right, Darla. Thanks so much. All right. Crazy people. Oh, let me find the X marks the spot. Ooh, my phone is hot. Holy cow. My phone's burning up. Dang. Okay. All right. Off we go, everybody. Good night.